Well, hello there. I'm so glad you were patient with me today. I had a little bit of a technical difficulty. I always say that, but this time it really was true. I could not get but one camera to come on, and it wasn't the one with the project. So anyway, here we are, and I'm going to make sure that I can see your comments by adjusting my computer so they'll see whatever happens whenever you come on. So come on with a big smile. Thank you for being very patient. And here, nope, nope, nope. Thank you to everyone who was on the interview. I was so disappointed. I didn't know anyone who won it. Lori won, and I'm so glad she did. But I was pulling for some other people too, so we're going to have to do this again. Okay, it hasn't shown me yet that I'm live, but I think I am. It should come on any time now. Okay, this is not how it started out to be, and I thought, well, I could come on with one camera, but then you wouldn't be able to see what was happening. And I know that I'm recording right now, but it still hasn't said Marty Whitney's. All I'm seeing are about my long walks with Hobby Lobby. Possibly. So we're going to start out with a project, and I will be looking at this when it goes on. It may not be. Those failures in the background are not me exploding in the... those distractions are not me. Oh, don't worry about it. It's just the room is falling around about me. Okay, it should be coming on now. That's so irritating when that happens. I want to be Okay, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you where we left off yesterday. In fact, I think I'll go ahead and try to get the picture in the picture so you'll feel that I'm around. There. That's the only thing that's gone right. It has been cool here. Actually, the wind has picked up a lot, but we have a beautiful day, and I don't really need this jacket, except I thought I would put it on anyway. You know, the only way I can tell that these are live is because I have on different clothes every day. And so I'm looking for what I'm wearing today on this live. It'll come on. Okay, this is a picture of how we've left off. And I've been trying to paint over let me get a bigger brush. I've been trying to paint over it because I can get a little better coverage and it looks better. I'm planning on extending this roof up here, and I'm also going to be using my Sharpies whenever I want to sharpen those up. My Sharpie pens, that is. So I'm just going to, I'm at a disadvantage here because if you're saying something, you could be telling me off right now. I couldn't see it, but it'll come on. There was someone in here picking up some things for our Christmas float. It was big pieces of styrofoam, like about 4x8s or something. I mean, they're huge. Someone had given it to me. I told you how everybody comes to me and they'll say, do you need, I've got some styrofoam. Do you need any? What? Yeah, we need that. I've got some old building material here. Do you need some of that? Yeah, we need that. And we'll use it somewhere. This is going to be used on a Christmas float, which isn't a big deal. Webster's Christmas parade is a little bit different than Macy's, a little bit. But the important thing is that the children have such a good time, and we have people that hand out candy, and the kids see. We had an animated Santa Claus last year. They thought he was real, and he had a spotlight on him, so he really did look real. This is just a crease in here that's hard to get to. Okay, now I'm going to get a smaller brush and like I told you, this is the ugly part of it right here. You know, you come in on your second day of painting it, or you're painting it, and it isn't real pretty yet. So let me do something that I didn't do. If you'll just be patient with me one moment. As I thread my microphone through here. We've learned a lesson about this microphone, and that is that it can't be clipped to a jacket or something like that. It sounds like I'm pouncing on plastic bags whenever I do. This will make it so much clearer, and you'll be able to hear me instead of... I know you'll say that's quite an improvement. So thank you for being patient again. We're going to get this together today one way or the other. Now, just like I told you, if you start painting these little cottages like this, you will have to put a couple of coats if you're working with a dark background like this. I also put a little bit of green on here just because it needed something, and I might put something else on top of that. Anyway, I see yesterday's live went on without any hitch. So, what's wrong with it? I'm doing everything I did yesterday. So, if you are just coming in, this tool bag is one that I purchased at Harbor Freight. I got it on sale because they go on sale all the time, and they're such functional bags. You can use them for anything. I've used them for art supplies, jewel supplies, they have lots of nice little compartments in them. And so if you wanted to fill it full of paint, I don't mean fill it with paint, but I mean the containers with paint in it. They really carry a lot of different sizes. If you're afraid of them spilling out, the little compartments will keep them from tipping over. So that's what I've used them for. And I mailed a bag out today. A friend of mine had loaned me. Actually, she painted the bag, and we were in Virginia. I was on my way to Madison, Wisconsin when I broke my wrist, and she painted this bag that I used for the class, and I was just so appreciative for it. And then I kind of got sidetracked, and I never returned it. And then I realized, hey, I need to get this bag back to her. So it's on the way, Lynn. So nice to have good friends that help you out whenever you have issues. And I was left-handed, and I broke my left wrist. See, doesn't this look a lot sharper whenever you there's no way with this, the way this is set up, that I can see who is on here right now until after this is over. So please leave a comment and let me know that you were here today. And tomorrow we're going to probably be starting on the other side, I think. Now, that's the other thing I wanted to tell you, is that we will be through with this project on Friday, by Friday, and I will introduce another project on Friday afternoon. So it's working out real well like this, and I'm able to get some of my projects that I've put off taken care of by doing this. So thank you very much. I wish you were here painting with me. Maybe you are. Maybe you're painting with me. I'm actually finalizing my arrangements for my class for, let me see if this will work out. For December. My class here at Florida Grand will be December 12th. So gives me a little bit of time. Oh, that's aggravating. Okay. Now, I think I will also put a little bit of, that makes it a little more believable. Same with the others. So I guess you already have your menu planned for Thanksgiving. We'll be with family, but not here. We're going to be going about 25 miles north, and we usually spend it on a little lake close by. And the kids can go swimming. Yes, they go swimming in there. My granddaughter is doing phenomenal. She goes to physical therapy today. This will be her first physical therapy, and so she probably will be a little tired after today. She's doing so well. And my daughter wrote me this morning and was telling me it was just, she had heard from someone who had recommended this surgeon And I said, you should write a book, because the surgeons, the specialists that missed the call on this had diagnosed her with arthritis, hip dysplasia. No one had had said anything about it being a bacterial infection in the bone. So if they hadn't done this hip replacement, she would still be in a lot of pain and getting nowhere. We'll see if I can extend this roof a little bit. That's high. That looks a lot better. So, let's see if I can straighten some of this out. You just kind of work on these until you get it to where you want it. Until you're happy with it. We had our first photography club meeting last night. Now, what's interesting about that is that I take an awful lot of photographs, and I use them in art classes. I use them for ideas, and so this is such a natural extension to what I want to do. And a lot of times, I know that I would be asking my husband to go someplace that he definitely wouldn't have an interest in, like some of the bird sanctuaries around here. I don't see him enjoying that a lot. Oh, this needs to be a smaller brush. If he went, he'd say, "Okay, you ready yet? Okay. You ready to go yet?" And I wouldn't be. So, that wouldn't work out. But I would like to thank you for being here today, for being patient with me to get on here. Because at the last minute, that shows you that you shouldn't wait till the last minute, but I felt like I was very prepared, and so I just started painting. And then people come in and visit with you, and that's okay because you're well prepared. And then whenever I start trying to get my cameras going so that you can see what I'm doing, and I can you can see me in a little bitty circle. But it wasn't doing that. It wasn't what they call switching. It wasn't switching over. So I finally had to start all over to get it programmed to come on, and it did. So thank you for being patient. I know sometimes it's me, but sometimes it can't be all me, y'all. It can't be all me. Okay, so tomorrow, more of the same of this. We're just getting to where I'm ready to put in some windows and some window panes, some light, and this is going to be a nice finished project when we're through. So let me see. If you're interested in doing this project and you haven't started yet, that's okay. What I'm using here is a 12-inch bag, utility bag from Hobby Lobby. I'm using acrylic paints with no mediums or anything. It's just acrylic paint. And I'm also Let me see the brushes of your choice. I have several round, several angle brushes. They work out real well for me here, and I didn't mean to leave that there. Oh. So you just kind of get the colors that you like and start combining them. So what do you think? Okay. It is a great, let me take you out of here. It's a great day to have a great day. So I want you to always concentrate on doing a random act of kindness. Like I told you yesterday, we don't have too many opportunities to go up to somebody and say something nice to them. Don't say, "Are you feeling okay? You looking good? You may be a little pale today. I'm not sure what's going on there." No, you build them up. You have to build them up and say, "It's so good to see you, and you're looking good. Did you lose some weight?" Even if they didn't, it's a good, nice thing to do. So y'all have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. No joke. Bye-bye now. Y'all have a good evening.